Esto es PGA Tour Latinoamérica.
On this episode of Esto es PGA Tour Latinoamérica, we find ourselves in Quito, Ecuador, where Case and Ashton Cochran discover Quito through a little challenge.
Find these spots around Quito, solving clues with your amigo.
And then we kick off the Quito Open Presentado por Diners Club, the second stop of the BUPA Challenge. Later, we head over to Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic for the Puerto Plata DR Open for the third event in the BUPA Challenge, where we follow Austin Smotherman and Alberto Sanchez as they explore this beautiful city. All this and more next. Esto es PGA Tour Latinoamérica. Competition gets underway as PGA Tour Latinoamérica tees it up in the Quito Open Presentado por Diners Club. This event marks the second tournament taking part in the BUPA Challenge, where a $10,000 cash prize is up for grabs to the best performing player in a 4-tournament stretch. And it's Ricardo Celia who is red hot in the opening round.
Sí, un muy buen día de golf. Le pegué muy bien a la pelota, me di chances todo el día. Cometí, creo que solo un error en el hoyo 1 y pegué, creo que 16 o 17 greens, entonces eso es muy positivo porque no le venía pegando muy bien a la pelota.
The Colombian cards 7 birdies en route to a 6-under 65 and has a 1-stroke lead over Michael McGowan, who is impressed by the course.
The course is great, very green. Fairways are perfect. Greens are rolling real nicely. Rough's pretty thick in some areas, so it has about everything you need.
Inclement weather moves in and lightning stops play, but not before Rodrigo Lee, Eric Sugimoto, and Rafael Gomez fire off several birdies of their own, all finishing at 4 under. Once the second round begins, the United States' Michael McGowan and Carlos Sainz Jr. continue their momentum. Sainz settles in a tie for 6th with a 4-under total, while McGowan finishes the round tied for 3rd with Jose Toledo. The Guatemalan bested his even par opening round by 5 strokes, vaulting up the leaderboard. Going 68-67 in the first 2 rounds has Chip Lynn alone in second at 7 under par. The 29-year-old has made the cut at all 5 events so far this season, but is yet to crack the winner's circle. And looking for his first win since 2015 is Ricardo Celia. The opening round leader continues his stellar play right through the second round, following his 65 with a 69. And he leads by a stroke at 8 under par.
Bueno, arranqué muy sólido, arranqué con verde al 1, verde al 5 y verde al 6. Después me enfrié un poquito en los segundos 9, pero logré sacar buenos pares y la verdad estoy contento por la posición en la que estoy.
Quito, Ecuador, a city tucked into the Andes, rich in culture and biodiversity. This beautiful colonial city invites its visitors to explore the timeless jewel that sits at its center, Quito's historic district. There, a history book comes to life as visitors travel down the streets lined with vintage buildings. The colors, the food, the smiles that greet you along the way. All of this characterizes and makes Quito a place you won't soon forget.
Entonces, bueno, si estás visitando la ciudad, lo primero, obviamente, es ir al centro histórico, caminar por sus calles, ir a los mercados, visitar las iglesias, hacer un tour por medio de el rato que estás caminando por la calle puedes ir a visitar los museos también en la parte histórica. Y no solo eso, sino que además, dentro de este aire mágico de una ciudad colonial que tiene más de 500 años, están todas estas tradiciones vivas de las personas que viven en este centro histórico desde generaciones.
Before the start of competition, one of our own sets out to discover the charm of the city. Case Cochran and his wife Ashton ventured into Quito's historic district to see it firsthand, but not without a little friendly challenge.
Well, here we are in beautiful Quito.
This is so awesome.
It's pretty dang cool.
I feel like this weather is just perfect.
Yeah, it feels really nice.
What do you want to do?
I think the best way to enjoy a city is just to get lost in it.
For sure, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What's that over there?
PGA Tour.
Latinoamérica. Check it out.
Case and Ashton. Ooh, that's us.
What does it say?
Okay, it says, Case and Ashton, welcome to Quito, Ecuador. Now let's see if you're a true competitor. Find these spots around Quito, solving clues with your amigo. You'll only have 1 hour before time is finito?
There's a map and clue number 1. Some may think I'm just a square, but look around and you'll notice much more there. A symbol of Quito's independence.
Okay.
You'll find I have many daily attendants. So let's set the hour.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you think happens at the end of the hour?
We get a ride home. Okay, it's got to be like a gathering space. Let's just go to the center of this. It looks like there's a big square, like plaza type deal.
Yeah, let's try that.
Let's do that.
Okay, let's
cool.
try. Ready?
Let's go.
Come on.
After the break, will Case and Ashton make it to their stops?
You gotta be kidding me.
That's awesome.
Or will their time to venture through the city run out? And later, we pick up round 3 of competition at the Quito Open. All this and more next. Esto es PGA Tour Latinoamérica. We catch up with Case and Ashton Cochran, who are still in pursuit of their second clue.
Oh, look, there's another clue. Let's go check it out.
The gilded walls will leave you mesmerized. The organs and choirs do hypnotize. Ooh, this beautiful church you must not miss. It's ranked top on Quito's list. Ooh, sounds pretty.
How much time
How
left
much time
do
do we have?
Okay, we're running out. We gotta do this one a little bit faster.
Okay.
All right, let's start heading
So check
that way.
the map out.
Oh, shoot.
What do you think?
Okay, there's at least...
That's a big church.
There's at least 3 churches close.
Okay.
Let's head this way, and then maybe we can, I don't know, maybe we can...
Let's try that one first.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, ready?
Let's go.
Let's go. I think we found it.
We found it, yeah.
Case, Ashton,
Oh
welcome. Welcome, compañeros. Hi, how are
Nice to meet
you?
you. Good.
Hi, my name is Vivian. I'll be your tour guide here.
Hola,
All right,
Vivian.
Thank you so
welcome
much.
very much.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Okay, thanks.
Jesuits started to build this beautiful church in the year 1605, and they took 160 years to finish it. So they finished it in 1765. Everything that you see here, all these materials and everything that shines in this church is gold. We're talking about
Unbelievable.
24 much gold. Of course, it's not pure gold. We're talking about gold leaf. But still, until today, our artisans use that technique to restore this church, you know, with the same technique that it was used 300 years ago.
So pretty.
After a little tour inside, Case and Ashton climb their way to the top to find the best views in Quito.
Oh my gosh,
You gotta be kidding me.
that's awesome.
Wow.
So
I can
pretty.
see all the way around. Can we walk around?
I think so. This is amazing.
This is really pretty.
With all the excitement of Quito's beauty fresh in their minds, the Cochrans received their third and final clue.
Before I forget, I have a last clue for you.
Perfect.
Yes.
Thank you.
Let's check it out.
Okay.
This trendy cafe will help you unwind. Ecuadorian coffee is one of a kind. Your time is nearly up. Find this place and go fill up your cup.
Awesome.
All right, let's go. It was just so much fun to show up here and like tour the city and like scavenger hunt. We didn't know where we were going.
It was awesome. And it took us to like all these cool different places in the city. We got to see all this cool stuff.
Being in these countries, it's like a cool opportunity for the people to see what we can do in golf, but
Yeah.
we're learning so much about the cultures and being able to take significant others down, and I don't know, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a really, really great opportunity to just kind of explore the world together.
I know, we ended up with a coffee at the end.
How much better could it get? Oh, cheers.
Players are on the hunt for position as the third round of the Quito Open Presentado por Diners Club gets underway. José Toledo starts strong with 2 consecutive birdies in his first 3 holes.
Una muy buena ronda, arranqué en el hoyo 1, la dejé jugable atrás de un palo, la saqué a buena y metí un gran pot para par. Y eso que yo creo que ese pot me ayudó muchísimo para no bajarme. Después hice verde al 12, al 3, y entonces ya estaba más calmadito.
The Guatemalan caps off a great round with 3 birdies to just 1 bogey. And this eagle putt on the par 5 17th to finish with a 4-under 67 and solo second place. In a tie for third behind Toledo, Curtis Yonke and Chip Lynn turn in solid performances. Yonke grabs 4 birdies in his first 7 holes, but cools off with bogeys at 8 and 9. He picks up 1 birdie on the back 9 and finishes with a 3-under 68. Meanwhile, Lynn's round is the opposite. He stumbles with 2 early bogeys, but finds solid ground with 4 birdies for a 1-under 71. But the day belongs to Ricardo Celia. The Colombian climbs to 10 under par, but it wasn't easy. He posts an even par front 9, and then nets back-to-back birdies at 12 and 13 to finish with a 2 under par 69.
Fue un día duro, arranqué pegándole regular, un poco nervioso al principio, lo normal, y pude enderezar la ronda en los segundos 9, le pegué bastante mejor a la pelota y me dio unas chances más, y yo creo que eso me pone muy tranquilo para lo que se viene mañana.
It's a crowded leaderboard, and on Championship Sunday, anything can happen. Ricardo Celia struggles early with 3 bogeys in his first 3 holes and never recovers. The 25-year-old finishes with a 3-over par 74 and in a tie for 6th. Starting the day 2 off the lead, Curtis Yonke makes a strong move early. He catches fire on the 4th hole and drains 6 consecutive birdies to make the turn with the lead.
Early on, I missed a short putt and had a 3-putt early, and then told myself I had to get going. And to rattle off 6 birdies in a row to finish the front 9 was something special, and especially on Sunday.
José Toledo has a much more colorful scorecard for his outward 9. After bogeying his first 2 holes, the 31-year-old drains an eagle on the par 5 third, and then follows that up with 2 birdies in the next 3 holes.
Bueno, después de 2 birdies, meter un pot largo para Águila, ese fue como que un nuevo aire que me dio en la ronda, y ahí me estaba poniendo de líder, entonces pues me sentí cómodo.
Toledo posts 2 more birdies in his final 9 holes to finish at 12 under par for solo second. The finish moves him up to second in the order of merit.
Pues bien, es ahí donde quiero estar. Jugamos dos semanas ahorita en Dominicana y en Jamaica, así que espero tener un buen resultado. Contento en la posición en la que estoy, a pesar de que todavía nos faltan 11 torneos. Con ganas de esa tarjeta, de regresar al web, y bueno, pues estoy en una muy buena posición.
Meanwhile, Chip Lynn, who starts his round in a tie for third, is solid. He posts a respectable 2 under par 69 to finish in solo third. It's his best finish in 12 career starts on PGA Tour Latinoamérica. But no one can catch Curtis Yonke. He's steady on the back 9, rebounding from a bogey on 16 with a birdie on 17. And with a par at the 72nd hole, Curtis Yonke clinches the victory by 2 strokes with a final round low 6 under 65.
It's a phenomenal feeling to finally be a winner out here. Really proud of the way I played. Now the sky's the limit. I'm gonna, keep playing, keep practicing. There's always room for improvement, and hopefully at the end of the year, I'm moving forward towards the Web.com tour.
The only player in the field to post 4 rounds in the 60s at Quito Tennis y Golf Club, Yonke's victory vaults him into the lead in the BUPA Challenge.
It's awesome. Big thanks to BUPA for having the BUPA Challenge and giving guys like us an opportunity to make a little extra money, and I want to thank them very much.
Nelson Ledesma maintains a slim lead atop the order of merit, but José Toledo is hot on his heels. Hank Lebioda occupies the 3rd spot after collecting his 4th consecutive top 10, while Brandon Matthews and José de Jesus Rodriguez round out the top 5. But there are still plenty of opportunities to earn the chance to compete on the Web.com Tour next season. After the break, we head over to Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic, where some of our players did a little sightseeing.
You feel like you're at a vacation spot where you want to go for a little vacation, which is cool for us.
And then, the first round of competition tees off at the Puerto Plata DR Open. All this and more next. Esto es PGA Tour Latinoamérica. We join players Alberto Sanchez and Austin Smotherman in Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic, where they're taking in all of its beauty.
Hi, I'm Alberto Sanchez. What's up? My name is Austin Smotherman. We're here at the Puerto Plata DR Open. And we're about to go into Puerto Plata to see the city and check out what the buzz is all about.
But not before a little dance lesson. Everyone knows to get the best views, you have to travel up.
Let's do it.
Sitting atop the mountain is our guy's first stop, El Cristo Redentor. Next, the guys head over to La Puntilla, a fort originally built in 1577, with a history as vast as its ocean views. As our guys finish off the day's adventures, they find themselves in Independence Plaza to reflect on the day's excitement.
I haven't really done this at many other sites yet, so I'm glad I got asked to come join along. Going to the cable car, going all the way up to that mountain, the top of that mountain, and seeing the whole city from up above there is something that a lot of people don't get to see that come on the tour, so we were very fortunate to experience that today. It was a lot of fun, got to see a lot of cool sights today.
This year, the Puerto Plata DR Open, the third event in the BUPA Challenge, heads to the north coast of the Dominican Republic to tee it up at a new host venue. Designed by Robert Trent Jones Sr., Playa Dorada Golf Course plays just over 6,800 yards. But the par 71 layout challenges the best on PGA Tour Latinoamérica. Round 1 belongs to TK Kelly. The 22-year-old cards 10 birdies for a bogey-free 10 under par 61.
I hit it really well. Didn't really put myself in trouble at all. I just kept hitting good putts and they kept finding their way in. So just tried to keep riding the momentum and see how many I could make, and ended up being 10 at the end of the day.
Patrick Newcomb, the reigning Honduras Open champion, does his best to stay close. He fires 7 birdies to just 1 bogey for a 6 under 65 and sits in solo second place, 4 behind the leader, Kelly. Kelly maintains his 4-stroke advantage through the second round. He finishes with 3 consecutive birdies to card a 4 under 67 on Friday afternoon.
Today was probably going to be the toughest round for me this week after yesterday. I've definitely led in golf tournaments before, but I've never got off to a first-round lead like that, and it can be kind of easy to let off a little bit and just kind of coast, but just tried to keep the pedal down.
His 2-day total of 14 under is the lowest score after the first 36 holes on PGA Tour Latinoamérica. Patrick Newcomb plays well on day 2. He follows up his opening 65 with a 67 to get to 10 under for the tournament.
I played very nicely today. Struck the ball really well. Yesterday I think I hit 16 greens, and today I hit 15. I was very close to the hole all day long. Very stress-free. Went bogey-free today. You want to be in the hunt, to be in contention, have a chance to win, and hopefully I can get off to a good start tomorrow and keep striking it nicely.
Sitting 6 strokes off the lead with a pair of 67s, Peru's Patricio Salem is the leading Latin American player within striking distance. But it will be a tough challenge for those trying to catch the leader, TK Kelly. After the break, can Kelly keep his momentum going through the weekend? Or will there be a new leader of the pack? Find out after the break. Esto es PGA Tour Latinoamérica. TK Kelly extends his lead in the third round of the Puerto Plata DR Open and is in the hunt to become the first ever wire-to-wire champion on PGA Tour Latinoamérica. The 22-year-old rookie closes with 3 consecutive birdies, stretching his lead to 9 strokes. It's the largest lead ever recorded by a 54-hole leader.
Never would I imagine that I'd be leading by 9. I know how good my good golf can be. I can't imagine playing much better this week.
With a seemingly insurmountable lead, the rest of the field is playing for second place as Sunday dawns. And with a final round 66, Australia's Ryan Ruffles does just that, making it back-to-back runner-up finishes for the 19-year-old. But the name at the top of the leaderboard is once again TK Kelly. The Ohio State graduate cruises to a 7-stroke victory in just his 5th career start on tour, improving his record to 1 victory and 3 top 20s so far this season.
This is my first professional win, so it's a special one. I'll remember this one for the rest of my career.
Kelly is now tied for first in the BUPA Challenge with 1 event left to play.
It'll be cool to go down to Brazil in the fall and see who can beat the other guy there and win the bonus for the BUPA Challenge.
The victory vaults Kelly from 43rd to 7th in the order of merit. But it's Argentina's Nelson Ledesma who holds a slim lead over Guatemala's Jose Toledo, while the United States' Brandon Matthews, Hank Lebioda, and Patrick Newcomb round out the top 5. Next time on Esto es PGA Tour Latinoamérica. We're heading to Jamaica for the inaugural BMW Jamaica Classic. This brand new event will mark the end of the first half of the season. We'll see you in Jamaica.